Welcome to You Are
Welcome.
Not Alone!
It's You Are Not Alone. It's You Are Not Alone. You are here. It's crazy. It's June. It's Pride Month, and we love you. Yeah, I bought that at Party City. What you want?
I'm not even down. I don't judge that. I'm just like, I know that you've had this prop off screen for over a half hour now, and you've been waiting for your moment.
Yeah, now it's gone. And but you know what's not gone? You're here, and we love you so much. Hey, this is You Are Not Alone, an uplifting show about depression. We've been running at the Magnet Theater for 6.5 years, if memory serves. On stage, off stage, in the grid, on the Twitch, giving it the comedies to you, and brightening up your day, hopefully. Because mental illness is a thing that affects so many people, and we want to do our best to combat that stigma. It sucks. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm gonna say it. Hot take. I don't like the stigma of mental illness. I'm not a fan. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Yeah. Hey. Boo stigmas.
Boo stigmas.
Am I right? And now that I've got the crowd on my side, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do some speakers, monologists, comedians, so many things. And that's going to inspire improv from this wonderful cast of improvisers. Everyone in this show has had their lives in some way affected by mental illness, which kind of means that like everybody in the planet applies.
Like everyone exists. Like the people you're going to see exist in our world.
Yeah, you get it.
You get it.
Anyway, it's going to be a lovely thing, and you're going to enjoy it with your heart.
And if you do enjoy it, and we would encourage you to throw whatever you can into the virtual hat to support the amazing, talented staff of the Magnet Theater who've been economically displaced by the events going on. That link should be in the chat momentarily if it's not already. Please, whatever you can, you know, if we've given you any entertainment that sounds like, yeah, that was worth my time, maybe do. That would be great. But no more begging till after the show's over. How about we get this thing started with our amazing first storyteller? Please join me in giving it up, my dear friends, for Kathryn Fabbroni.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me. The rumors are true. I am a miracle baby. You're welcome. And what I mean to say by that is like this was not supposed to happen. Me here talking to you, it was never supposed to be a thing. In fact, like several doctors over the years have tried to prevent it. Most of them were OBGYNs in the 80s, but also yesterday my therapist let me know he doesn't support my comedy, so like that's great. But anyways, no, I'm a miracle baby. So I wasn't ever supposed to exist, but to my parents' ever-loving joy, I did. And as soon as I did exist, I've done everything in my power to get myself killed. I once ran into a piano and split my face open. I got hit by a car and went into a coma. I got attacked by a dog, which was not a dog, but a rabid raccoon, all by the age of 5 because I am an overachiever. But through all this, my parents would bring in nuns to pray at my bedside, and priests would come to the house to bless me, and they'd be like, Kathryn, you have been saved. You have been saved by God for a purpose, which is a lot of pressure. Because as a kid, you're like, I gotta get good grades for God. And then as a teenager, you're like, I need to save myself for God. And then during college, you kind of black out and you wake up and you're trying to do comedy in Brooklyn and live in a closet, and you've kind of given up on God. But the thing about being a miracle baby is you can't run from it because it's gonna find you, and it found me. Because like several years ago, I booked a last minute trip to go to a wedding with my family. Oh, wedding. Extravagant, I know. And I bunked with my sister, and I come from a large Irish Catholic family, so I have like 1 million cousins and like 1,000 extended aunts and uncles, you know. So the night before the wedding, we all went out to a bar and drank like alcohol was going away. And that night at the hotel, I went to brush my teeth and I found my sister bleeding out. She's fine, so nobody freak out. She's good. That's not what this is about. But I did in that moment what I think any other miracle baby would have done. I drew a bath. And you might say, Kathryn, why would you draw a bath? And I'll tell you, it's because I was too drunk to be in charge. And also, the internet told me it might help. And there was like a lot of blood, like tons of blood, murder scene amounts of blood. Picture like in the detective movie when they like come in after the fact and there's like tinges all over the place. It was like that. And when the police arrived with the ambulance, I was inconsolable. I could not calm down. And one of the police officers comes up to me and he goes, you seem very upset. Is something wrong? And I was like, are you living in the same timeline I am living? Because this is traumatic. Days later, when I sobered up and had some time to think about it, I'd realized he wanted to see if I had tried to murder my sister, which was not what happened. My mom afterwards, though, was like, Kathryn, this is what you were saved for. This was your purpose, which is really fucked up, okay? Like, that's my purpose. My purpose isn't to find the love of my life and like give birth to the kid who's going to cure cancer. That can't be my purpose. It has to be this traumatic incident. And it's really stayed with me, you know, like I live my life with this ever-present anxiety that I've eluded death so many times that now it's gonna find me. So I walk around the city and I'm like, a piano's gonna fall on my head. Or I cross the street towards a dog and I'm like, it's a raccoon, you know? But I think I'm just gonna lean into it. So one of my big fears is that when I go to bed at night, like it's the end. So every night I go to bed and I do what the nuns do. I say a little prayer. And I say, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray there's not a CO2 leak. If I should die before I wake, delete my nudes. My password's cake. Thanks so much for listening, guys. This was fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
well, the reason I called you here was to discuss your son. So on his trip to the beach, he started walking on water.
My son?
Yeah, he started walking on water.
You know, I've talked to him about that. He loves doing it. It's something he learned. I don't know where he picked it up. You know, when he goes to his father's house, I don't know what they let him do over there. And so, I mean, was he causing, did anyone get hurt?
Well, no one got hurt, but the other children got a little bit in a ruckus about it. You see, they can't walk on water. But Lord knows they were trying to walk on water, and all the kids wanted to walk on one. Yes.
He does, and he won't shut the, pardon my language, heck up about it.
That's kind of the main issue. It's not that he's walking, he's just so obnoxious about walking on water.
All right, you know what? If you want, we can talk to him.
That'd be, yes. I feel like coming from a parent, it'll be, perhaps it'll be more effective. It's just...
I mean, he really, you know, Mr. Hello, son.
What up?
Now, son, Mr. Pickles really cares about you. And he took the time to call me.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
And well, we need you to stop. How do I say it? Mr. Pickles? What's the age appropriate language I'm looking for?
Showboating? Stop showboating?
Being a pain in our asses.
Oh, you guys need to lighten up. Here, tell you what, you know. Hey, Mr. Pickles.
Yes.
Why don't you take a little swig of that water you got there?
The water I have here.
In your mug.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are you
Just chill.
are you gonna do anything to the water?
I didn't do anything to the water.
Jesus.
Promise you didn't do anything to the
Definitely
water.
Jesus,
Definitely still
are
water.
you doing what I think you're doing? We talked
I don't know
about
what you, I don't know what you do.
there is there. You know there is no alcohol allowed on school grounds.
I didn't do. I didn't do anything. I just think you should
because
take some of the water. I just think you should have some of the water. That's all I mean.
Okay.
Take a sip. Is it going to be water or is it going to be wine?
Give me water or wine.
Answer me in 3, 2, 1.
That kid is so fucking obnoxious.
Why nobody believes in God?
Edit. Nurse, I need a bath bomb. This patient is bradying down. Does anybody have incense? Okay. Okay. Nurse, I think
I'm just trying to set the mood in here. That's all I was trying to do.
No, we need more. We need more. You're right.
Okay.
I don't know why we thought putting him on ECMO would make any sense. What we need to do right now is soothe him.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure this was okay also, but I do have some essential oils.
That's what we need. This is
Okay.
what Western medicine is missing. Please bring
I mean,
me
I just kind of just thought like, well, I mean, I just really just did whatever I had in my room in here, just like some essential oils, just like really, yeah, it's just a lot of this is because like my cat's allergic. It's just really not good for her.
They're terrible for cats, but great for people. Rub some frankincense oil on his temples right now. Stab.
Okay. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I think I see a rhythm. This is a miracle. Okay. What's that sound? The miracle sound.
It sounded like Stevie Wonder, or am I making that up?
Well,
No?
I think it was the bass line from Seinfeld.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Robert. I was just walking by and I heard something really intense. And I smelled
my
it.
patient was dying.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, man. Wow, every time I hear that line, I just, I lose my marbles. I was on my way to get peanut butter from the vending machine, and now, well, I'm staying here all day, I think.
Okay, well, I guess our patient's vitals are fine now, so.
Oh, yeah, he looks great. Wow.
Yeah. God, I don't know why I went to med school for 4 years. All we needed was self-care.
Was it really that easy?
Yeah.
Edit.
My forearm is missing, and the internet said that peanut butter might help.
We are going on vastly different internets. Hold on. Did it specify smooth or chunky?
Either. I think smooth would be better because I don't want chunks in my bloodstream. But
no, that checks. That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Where was the last place you saw your arm?
The grizzly bear. It I tried to push it off the thing, and it kind of took it with my forearm. I saw the lady do it, and I was barking up the wrong.
That lady was defending her kids and her pets. She was fueled by adrenaline, and she had that expert timing. You were fueled by a desire to protect your Atari 2600 games. Not the same. Not the same, Jeremy.
No, I know, but Pong means a lot to me.
I know. I'm on hold with 911, by the way. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk you through this.
It's okay. It's just. Can I get a knife to spread the peanut butter?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
The internet told me to keep you talking.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Is that the last of our peanut butter? I meant to ask.
I'll buy you a new jar when we get out of this.
That's really cool, Jeremy. Jeremy, do you think of all the cool things you're gonna do with your new arm that they're gonna give you? They're gonna give you a new arm.
Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna go for in one of those echo arms, like the
Like
the
Amazon.
droid. No, like the one from the Bad Batch.
Oh, you know, I haven't seen that. It's
Oh,
on
you
my
have-
queue. Like,
Oh, it's
I'm
on your. Oh, God, yeah,
I-
there's so much.
there's
so
so
many good
much
things.
there's so many good things to watch.
Exactly.
This is the weirdest GIF commercial I have ever seen in my life.
So really just
what it wants from us. Should we buy the GIF for eating?
I think we have to cut off our arms, and honestly, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at now.
So Jeremy, I think the solution is actually in fact more peanut butter.
Yeah.
More delicious Jif available in your grocer's freezer, not your freezer, next to your freezer section. Near the bread.
Edit. I am too young to be in charge.
And I'm too old to do anything, son.
Oh, Dad, how we gonna win the country?
I don't know. I got osteoporosis, son. I can't. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds bad every time the doctor tells me.
I don't know what osteoporosis is either, but now that I'm president, I guess I can cure it.
You can what?
Cure it. Cure it.
Oh, yeah, I
Like a
think
disease
so.
gets a cure.
Oh, right. After all, that's the reason I had a kid in general, was for the kid to eventually cure osteoporosis. Of course. How could I forget?
I couldn't do science, but I had a knack for politics.
You really did, especially with that booming voice of yours. Wow.
I'm good on a stage.
You really are. The look in your eyes, you look so confident. Like you really know what you're talking about.
I am too young to be in charge, Grandpa. Dad. I know you're Dad, but I call you Grandpa because you look so. And honestly, I get a lot less questions when I just call you Grandpa. So sometimes it does carry over.
I do take offense to that, but I do understand as well. The wrinkles are really coming in hot lately.
I make it illegal for you to take offense.
Oh, okay. He's making laws already. Wow.
Mr. President, we need somebody to pardon the Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh.
Well,
he's very excited to be pardoned this year.
Okay, Turkey, I forgive you for your crimes.
Thank you, Mr. Baby President.
I mean, it's President Tyler. You don't call me.
Thank you, President Tyler.
Thank you.
Here's some goldfish.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Edit.
All right, raccoons, we're getting adopted today.
All of us?
Yeah, we're gonna get adopted, raccoons.
Do it.
Mark my word, by the end of the day, we're getting adopted because we just need to act like we're not raccoons.
Yeah. So what do we act like?
Raccoons, assemble! Okay, the humans will be here within the hour. And it's very important that they do not think you are raccoons. So, everyone, show us your best dog. Perfect.
Oh,
I
look
know,
at that
perfect.
dog.
Humans love tea. Lean into the tea.
Oh,
I
look
don't know
at that
about you,
dog
but
over there.
I'm so
Rufus!
wrapped up and excited.
Rufus, how will you impress the humans?
To clarify, Rufus is the one with the T.
Ew. I'm having a jolly good day. And
Oh, it's a British pit bull. Oh, so cute. You know what?
Cheerio.
I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I'll
This
adopt
one
this
here?
puppy.
Perfect. This small English dog. You've got it. That'll be 10 American dollars.
Oh, here you go. I thought,
Thank
you
you
know,
so much.
adoption
All right,
didn't cost it.
Rufus.
Okay, goodbye.
Rufus, who is surely a dog. Goodbye.
Bye, Rufus. All right.
One down, four to go.
You think they're coming back?
My entire impression of what acting like a dog is not what. Oh, hey.
I did get that feeling to just come on back and take another puppy because I don't want my one to be a little bit
Perfect. We've got 3 more right here. Quick, Sparkles. Sparkles. Show him your best dog.
Here's the thing. I'm going to adopt one of them, but I definitely need them to be a dog. So whichever one does the thing that is most dog-like, like that last dog, I will adopt them.
Okay, dogs, you know what to do. Show us yourselves in 3.
Oh, that dog's doing the thing with the Rubik's Cube. That's definitely dog-like.
Oh, and that dog in the corner is moisturizing her paws that she has.
That middle dog seems like it's having an existential crisis, and that's definitely more human-like than dog-like.
No worries. There's one. There's
Take the
one in the
Rubik's
other
Cube
corner.
dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Bye, Sparkles. Bye, Jeff.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
You think they're coming back?
I can't imagine they would.
Edit.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, please welcome Samantha Gurewitz.
Oh, hello. I put off writing this until the very last minute. Poor Erin was wondering if I was going to do something, being very patient, because not only am I writing about my mother, who just died a month ago from stage 3 lung cancer, but also because I just got my period and you cannot push a woman at that point. Now, I'm a big procrastinator, like many of us. I really love doing things at the last minute, and I really wanted to avoid looking at all these really gross feelings on the page for as long as I could. But the reason I agreed to do this in the first place was to force myself to do just that, to look at this blackness of grief that is weighing on my soul like a million weighted blankets of tears, and just write it down. Because the best thing that my mother ever gave me was this understanding that art is a safe place where every feeling, even the most ugly ones, the most painful, the gut-wrenching suffering of humanity, can be made beautiful somehow through art. My mother was a painter, and she always called me her masterpiece, which I had conflicted feelings about, because while it is very sweet, it's also like a bit objectifying and really a lot of pressure to be perfect, to be something great. But I suppose greatness, like everything, is all about perspective. Grief feels the greatest in the smallest things. I feel like I could ask anyone who just lost someone really close to them, what was it that you saw in the supermarket that just sent a wave of grief surging through your soul? For me, it was the Talenti gelato containers. My mother loved ice cream. At the end, it was almost all she was eating. She'd do it like a kid with this little secret trick, like her mom shouldn't know, with a wry smile saying, "I know I shouldn't, the sugar feeds the cancer." But it wasn't that. It was that At one point, she had reorganized her pantry by putting all of her dry goods, like her cereals and her cookies and nuts and stuff, into these empty gelato containers, partly to keep ants out, but also because it looked really nice. But there were no labels or dates or anything with any of this food, so you could never eat any of it. And it had been there for maybe a couple years. And when I went through her house, it just stood there like this testament to all of the ice cream she ate and all of the food she never would. Also, what random song came on the radio that just made a big bubble of grief burst out of your face, like a gasp from death? Like, one day, when she was still dying of cancer, I swear to God, Closing Time by Semisonic came on the radio, and no one has ever cried so hard to a song from a 90s one-hit wonder band about a bar shutting down for the night. Now that she's gone, there are so many songs that just in the middle are suddenly like, oh mother, oh mama. Like, it is ridiculous how much we all have mommy issues, and you only really miss those when you don't have your mommy anymore. For most of my adulthood, I had been mourning everything that my mother was, that she wasn't. But then, now that she's gone, I can only see everything that she was. Grief is like turning off a light, and suddenly you see things that you never did before. The shadows fall just right, and everything that was too harsh is now in soft focus, and you can see the beauty in the ghost of it that you never did in the light. I've always written my mother poetry. I told her that she was my muse, and she said that's the greatest compliment, because she always said art is life. In fact, that's some of her passwords. Not all of them though, just like a million different variations of it. And I know this is not recommended by the internet security robots out there, but I just have to say to everyone, if you happen to have a terminal illness, or you just kind of know that you are going to die in the not so distant future, and someone is going to have to go through your online accounts, like, please just change everything to one password. I am begging you, throw away the 9,000 envelopes with old passwords written all over the backs of them, and just change it all to one thing. I mean, unless you hate your grieving family, or you just have like a weird sick sense of humor or something, please. Anyway, since I am my mother's finest work of art, I want to honor her as the artist. Originally, on her death certificate, they had her occupation listed as homemaker because she didn't really have like a real job for a while, but I made them change it to fine artist, because as many of us probably know, it is not whether you're making money or not that makes you an artist. It is your compulsion to make art. My mom told me towards the end, when she was sick, she felt like Frida Kahlo when she'd broken her back and was stuck in her bed painting with a brush stuck on the end of a stick, but still making art no matter what. And I think it's that drive that defines you as an artist, not how much money you made. Plus, she had business cards from Vistaprint, and that is more legit than most people out there. I told her that I wanted to put on a show of all her art so everyone could see it, and she told me to do a posthumous one. So I am planning to take all of her other works, the ones on canvas, and I'll be in it too somehow, Maria Abramovich style. And I'm going to put on a show in New York City, where we both lived and loved and made outrageous, passionate art, because I think her funeral should be in an art gallery. She was not religious, but to her, art was sacred. I'm looking at a weekend in August, and I really hope all of you can come and celebrate the life of a brilliant artist. And I want to leave you with this last nugget of wisdom from her to you as fellow artists. When she was teaching people to paint in these adult education classes, she said, people will always tell me I can't even draw a straight line. And I would say, well, you don't have to. Draw a curvy line then. But if you can have fun drawing that line, you should do it.
Well, that is the greatest compliment anyone has ever given me. Thank you.
Of course. And it's true. You have the most beautiful pinky toe I have ever seen.
Stop it. You're going to embarrass me.
No, it's just I'm speaking from the heart. It's like, and I don't like feet. Feet actually scare me.
I know they're icky.
They are sick. They're sick.
No, they're gross.
But-
They're like bottom hands.
Hands are already sick enough.
Gross. But you like my pinky toe?
Yeah, no, and the left. Don't even get me started. Okay, the right. Now the left pinky toe. I'm telling you. I love this love fest that we've been having, like just like lifting each other up. It's nice.
I didn't expect to kind of meet someone on just a getaway like this. I'm here for business, and like
Yeah. I'm here for my acquaintance's bachelorette party that I didn't expect to be invited to. So
oh, so it seems like you and I are both on a bit of an adventure.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. And I really don't relate to any of the other people at the party, so this has been really even extra great.
Is it the very Jewish one over there?
I don't know if they're I don't know. I didn't ask.
I don't know religion. I don't know religion.
No, it doesn't. I don't know. She's an acquaintance. I didn't even get to religion. That's how little I know.
I see several ceremonies around, and I saw one group where everybody had hats, and I just assumed Jewish.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that might be. She's wearing a tiara. I don't know if that traditionally. That might be traditionally Jewish. I'm not sure. I'm not. Again, I'm from non-denominational. I
don't know religion either. We've got so much in common.
Wow. Yeah.
I noticed that. I don't notice a ring on.
Oh. 0 rings. And I see you just have your pinky toe ring, and that's it.
That's the only one. It has my birthstone in it.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask if is there a special meaning behind.
Can you guys please go down the water slide?
We will in a moment.
Hey, don't rush
people.
love.
We're having a moment. Just like
guys, come on.
Very rude.
There's a line.
How often does this happen, though? That two people fall in love at the top of a water slide. You know,
It actually happens more than you would think.
Oh my
Edit.
Ah, boy. Can't believe there's that big data breach. We got to change our passwords.
But there's so many passwords to change. How are we gonna keep track of them? I'm writing them down on this piece of paper. But this.
Well, I don't know. But then, how do we keep track of the piece of paper?
Oh, you're right. We could scan the paper and email it to everybody.
Maybe. I just feel like there's got to be an easier way.
We should have had a better system. We're Disney Plus. How could we not have had a better system for storing our passwords?
I don't know, but because of this data breach, we're in a lot of serious trouble.
Hear me out. All the passwords previously had been some variation of Mickey, or some there. What if we totally do a big old mindfuck, make it Bugs Bunny. Make it Bugs Bunny the passwords. We do the whole Toon Squad. The whole Toon Squad are the new passwords for like accounting, for the HR stuff, all the IT stuff. Bugs Bunny.
Hey, I'm in favor of it. I love that idea. I think that could work out for me. But this is, I don't know, we work for Disney. They're not chill about things like that.
I feel like the previous model, making every password Mickey related, really did us in. We flew too close to the sun while wearing our mouse ears. The mouse ears are Icarus wings in this metaphor. Go with me. I'm off the clock. That's what I got.
Okay, yeah, we're using the ears to fly.
Yes, we're using the ears to fly, the mouse ears to fly. Too close to the sun, and that was bad. Now we use bunny ears. Do they sell Bugs Bunny ears at
Knott's Berry Farm? Knott's Berry Farm. But here's the thing. Okay. I love the idea of switching all the passwords to Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny. I personally love Marvin the Martian, but
very underrated.
Michael Eisner will not be okay with it.
Okay. Well, I don't see Michael Eisner here throwing ideas around for new passwords.
Hey guys. Yeah, that's right. I've been listening this whole time.
Damn it! Of course you have.
Ears everywhere. Oh, I get it. Like Mickey.
Data breach.
Yeah, you're really on ears today.
I like ears. Anyway, yeah. Mr. Eisner.
Yeah. Well, every idea that you've had about these passwords has been terrible. I kind of think, why have passwords you can't remember? Why not just make them all Michael Eisner?
That is great. That might result in another data breach.
Hear me out, because people are going to guess that. Why don't we do Ted Turner as the passwords? Like a real big old mindfuck.
Okay, so we're just going to honor someone other than me.
Edit.
So I read this book, and it's about this little pig named Alice, and she makes this friend overseas. Like, she writes a letter and just hoping to make a friend. And the person that gets this is this boy in this light tower, and his name is Francois.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then like
really fancy name.
I know.
Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
And Francois writes back, and not even sure if Alice is gonna get it. And he puts the letter in the bottle. The bottle goes floating across, and people take the bottle and throw it, and yet somehow little Alice, the pig, gets the message from Francois.
Oh, no way.
Wait,
I know.
Alice lived by the ocean?
Just like by the water in France.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, so Alice, her grandmother is like super encouraging. And then suddenly Alice's grandmother's gone. Yeah. So my question is, what happened to her grandmother?
Did she put her grandmother in the bottle?
I didn't see. She kind of just stopped writing for a bit until Alice's mother found these letters from Francois and said, "Hey, who is this?" And Alice is like, "Oh, hey, that's my friend Francois." And she's like, "Why don't you write back to him?" And she's like, "Yeah, that'll help me." And so she does. And she writes these letters. And Francois is like, "Oh my goodness, I haven't heard from you in so long. I didn't know what happened. We should meet up." Meanwhile, where's Alice's grandmother?
In the bottle.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I went back in there, but I couldn't see anything in the book that noted that her grandmother was in the bottle. So I don't know. But then Alice gets the note back from Francois, and they agree. So they finally like exchange contacts, and somehow Alice and her mom, they drive out to the light tower where Francois is, and they meet Francois' dad.
What?
What?
Plot
Oh.
He had
twist.
a dad this whole time too.
What bottle was he
Caring
in?
about him.
I didn't see. This was a great book, though, you guys.
Sounds good.
Edit.
Call back Serpe. Yeah, so they gave me my forearm in a gelato container. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. How would they do that?
Well, apparently the peanut butter kept my arm stable enough for them to reconfigure it so that I might at some point be able to have a biological working arm again.
Oh, while you wait for the
Yeah,
the
bionic.
bionic one.
Yeah.
With that name.
911, thank you for holding for 3 months.
Oh, hey, I thought I had this. No, I mean we good, I guess. How are you?
I could be better. I've been
No.
really malnourished when it comes to the fruit lately.
Have you tried eating a whole big old jar of delicious Jif peanut butter available in your grocer's freezer?
I just don't get it.
But you know, good on all these actors, right? They're getting that check.
Yeah, they're trying.
I mean, God bless them. And honestly, now I think I want peanut butter.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Fucking worked. So, would you guys say that I am your muse?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, I mean, like you inspire.
I inspire. I know.
Yeah, you have muse-ish tendencies.
Yeah.
You
Muse-ish.
have musing qualities.
Yeah,
You're
I
definitely the funny one in the office. I'll give you that.
I have feelings when we talk. So, I mean, sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I guess. I mean, we're friends.
I have tweeted things you said. Changed your name for privacy concerns, of course. I don't want to get fired from this place. But I have tweeted things you said, and it's gotten 2 hearts lately.
My
Yeah,
heart.
I mean, it seems like I don't know, it feels like we're more than friends, right? I mean, if you're tweeting me and you're laughing at things I say and I'm inspiring you, I mean, you know what, guys, I'll say it. I have a crush on each of you two. I'll say it.
Oh.
And it's good. It's good that we can say it now, here, just before we all go into this meeting, because I've been wanting to say this for a long, long time. And I am so glad to be back in the office again.
I mean, actually, we are about to go into an HR meeting, so maybe it's good that you say this in there.
No, it's fine. I'll talk to them and I'll report each of our relationships individually and also collectively. So there's a paper trail. But I don't anticipate any of us breaking up because I'm your muse.
I don't know that's necessary. The relationship.
No, it's just a formality, right? Because, once we start, an intimate relationship.
I'm very married.
Are you?
Like real married. Like
okay, well,
I'm like,
I want to spell it right on the HR paperwork.
What?
I want to make sure I get that name right. What's your spouse's name?
What? It's Louise.
Okay, is that Louise with 2 L's?
No, 1 L, like Louise has. You better at Christmas.
Hey, Gloria, we are It is great to have you back in the office.
Yes.
Don't
It's so good to be back, y'all. It has been a long year, and I have been missing the shit out of you.
and we are again so sorry you got left at the altar.
So
That is
sorry.
Yeah.
like that was
I'm over it now. I don't feel a thing anymore.
okay.
Good.
Okay.
But honestly, I'm gonna be so busy. I mean, I've only ever had one relationship at a time, and if I can be a little vulnerable, I don't know how I'm gonna do for, but I love each of you so much, and I just know that if we really want this to work, we can make this work. And then nobody ever has to get left again. Ever.
So are we having any days when we don't work in the office now? Is there like an on and off day thing? I think I might need a little break.
I think remote work has totally nixed snow days. I think we're on all the time.
This is gonna go really off topic, but I was gonna take salad orders.
Edit.
Hey, God, do you have a second? God, you're speaking in another dimension again.
Sorry, it's just, there are so many channels open here.
No, I get you.
Yeah, sure. I have a minute. Go ahead.
Cool. So I was talking with the other angels, and you're doing a lot of blood things.
Yeah.
Like a lot of blood. I know you want us to push this word, but I feel very weird saying blood and miracles.
They're fun. It's a fun juxtaposition. Like bleeding sucks, but a miracle's fun.
It's definitely artistic.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It's just, it's kind of a downer, and
you don't like it. You don't like my blood miracles?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I mean, like, there's a time and a place for a good old surprise something is bleeding that you didn't expect to be bleeding.
It's such a surprise. It's a surprise to everyone around. The person
Okay.
who bleeds.
Look, sometimes it works. Look, let's review the most recent ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So at all right here, Susie Essman's bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
Okay, now she was reading her Torah portion, and she had been nervous about this for several weeks.
Yeah.
And right in the middle of it, she sneezed blood all over the Torah.
Everywhere. So she had a reason not to have to do it anymore. I saved her. Look how happy she was.
Yeah, the rabbi didn't seem too happy about it.
You can buy a new Torah.
I don't know. I legitimately don't know the logistics on that, but
I don't really either. I didn't make up religion.
yeah. Okay. Let me just go over a different case.
Okay.
So over here. Okay. Right there. Jared Thompson and Susie. Oh, another Susie. That's weird. Susie Jackson. It has a little umlaut over the J. It's hard to read. When they were about to have their first kiss. Two very lovely kids. Both of them very nice.
Yeah.
Blood comes out of both of their teeth.
Yeah, right out of their teeth, not even their gum. It came out of their teeth, out of the bone.
Yeah, that's.
They were feeling weird about it. They didn't know if that was really what they wanted to do. Susie's mom was like super against it. So I thought, you're not gonna want to kiss with the blood in your teeth.
I know, but again, this could have lasting repercussions. This is their first kiss.
Yeah, you're right. Trauma. So, I don't know.
Do you have at least one case of it irrefutably being a good idea that blood comes out of something it's not supposed to come out?
Well, I mean, there was Melissa McIntyre just a couple months ago. She was about to take a test that she wasn't ready for. She was gonna get like a C or lower. Her eyeballs, just blood from the eyes. Nurse's note, got to go home. And then, well, to the ER, got to go to the ER. She didn't have to take her test. I don't know how she's gonna do on the test eventually, but she didn't get a C.
Well, you got me there.
And
Call back Adam. So principal, I know you're giving me detention, but I'm looking for a different kind of tension here. Like, I don't know, proper parental attention, maybe? I don't know.
Wow. That's such an obnoxious question. I hate kids. I've always hated kids and don't want to deal with kids. You know, you're just like that Jesus.
Oh, at least that guy can walk on water and, I don't know, do crazy things.
The rest.
I just got neglect. All I have is neglect in my life. And
I'm sorry. I overheard you. I was passing by on my way to get peanut butter from the vending machine. Hi.
Oh, it's Robert. Hey, Robert.
I just wanted to tell you, I hear we're talking about really interesting things that we could do, and I wanted to chime in. I once farted so loudly that the power went out in all of New York City. Well, bye now.
that person has their shit together.
Edit.
All right, guys. All right, band meeting kicking off right now.
Got this.
We got a big issue. Pitchfork only gave us 3 farts out of 10 for our last album. That's unacceptable. 3 farts out of 10.
3 farts out of 10? Which is it more than 3 farts out of 10?
I'm inclined to agree, but they only gave us 3 farts out of 10 on our last album.
I'm
sorry, what was that about Bob Fosse? What was that?
I said I think we're about at least 7 farts out of 10.
I'm inclined to agree with you, but that is not the way Pitchfork sees it, and Pitchfork carries a lot of weight.
You've got to trust me. You have to listen to my dog band. They're all real dogs, and they're a real band, and Pitchfork doesn't know what the fuck they're thinking.
Yeah, we're dogs.
Yeah, we're dogs. You heard the lady.
Dogs.
Yeah, we're dogs.
We're dogs.
Totally dogs.
We're dogs. We should get graded on a curve, you know, for putting out an album of human music. And I disagree with Pitchfork's take entirely. Who wants to write them an adorable letter? Who can write the best human writing?
I could try.
Oh, he's the worst fucking right out of all of us.
Well, you know, he wrote the songs that Pitchfork doesn't like. So I think this is
Wait, where'd that human go?
The human could have written it.
Is he coming back?
More sense.
Look, I feel like we didn't give him the attention he... Oh.
I'm sorry, all my dogs. I just had to run away for a second. I'm sorry your album didn't do well, but you know, you're all my talented little woofer snappers.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's a poor substitute for a highly successful music album. I calls it like I sees it.
Yeah. Musicians.
Yeah, we're musicians.
Yeah.
Hold
Ring,
on,
ring,
the
ring.
phone is ringing.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Oh, hey, you guys. It's me, Mickey Mouse.
You put Mickey
It's
on
Mickey
speaker.
Mouse.
Oh,
Huge record deal for a band that is full of dogs and can write an amazing song by tonight.
We can do that.
We can't mess this up.
Yeah, you sure as shit can't, because if you don't get this right, you're never leaving Splash Mountain.
well, don't you worry, Mr. Mouse. These are the best band of definitely dogs in the world.
I sure freaking hope so.
Here, watch them all do dog things right now.
Let's see it.
What?
Oh wow, I'm seeing one's hitting his sticks together and one's doing a Rubik's Cube ball. They're moisturizing. That's definitely a dog. And oh, I see someone's playing a viola. Wow. Okay. And one just looks scared. All right. I see. This is Heads Down, a band of dogs. Here's $10 million.
Oh, cool.
Hooray!
Right.
Hey, we didn't have to write a song.
Do it.
And I'm telling you, after I farted and the power went out, I kid you not 2 seconds later, a piano fell right into the sidewalk before me. I could have been crushed by the piano if I hadn't farted. It's all related.
Wow.
Mr. President, would you please get on the water slide?
Can't someone talk about their farts with a moment of peace? How often does this happen?
Happens all the time on these water slides, Mr. President.
It happens a lot more often than you'd think.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of splash mountain water slide is this? I'm gonna go get my peanut butter like I came here for.
Yeah, I could go for peanut butter.
Me too.
My name is Robert, by the way.
Robert!
Robert. Whoa. Robert walked off on water.
All right. So
Blackout.
God damn it.
everybody turn your
That's our
cameras
show.
back on. That's our show. We want to thank you so much for watching. We want to thank our incredible storytellers, essayists, and the such like for sharing their stuff out in the world. Thank you so much. We want to thank our incredible guest improvisers for joining in. We want to thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And thank you for being you. Like, of all the things you could have been, you're you. And how cool is that?
You did it.
You're the only you there is.
And
And,
if
and we
there's-
love you.
I'm laughing because you are the only you there is, but right before this show started, a friend texted me a post from at the real Aaron Gold. So there might be another you out there,
Let me just use them.
famous surfer who can, suck a butt. But you out there where you are, there's definitely only one of you. Also, here on this page, why don't you scroll down and donate to the wonderful Magnet Theater, the preeminent improv theater in all of New York. It is the good place for comedy. And I think we're going to be back on stage very shortly.
Yeah, keep it locked on facebook.com/Yana Comedy for info about where our next show is going to be.
Also, big thank you to our wonderful tech, Aaron Tarnow. And our wonderful thank you to all of you for watching. We love you. We should probably be back first Thursday of the month. We'll see.
We'll see. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. You deserve happiness. You really do, unless you're like awful, but you're not awful, probably. Statistically speaking, you watching this, you're not awful.
Fart so loud the lights go away.
Fart so
Goodbye.
loud, Zoom blacks out. Bye.